I am Martha Krejci, of course, and I have Jacci here with me, and we are going to talk. Jacci's how we pronounce it, right?
Yep, that's
yes, right. I thought so. Okay. We're going to talk about Silver Made Simple, you guys. So the whole purpose behind doing these videos is to make sure that you don't ever have to just take my word for anything. I don't want you to have to take my word for anything. I want for you to make decisions based on what you want to do and what it's doing for other people, and if you wish for it to do that for you too. That's really what it is. So, Jacci, let's go ahead and talk about it. What is the biggest difference that you can see in your professional life, like your business life, from before Silver Made Simple and after?
Well, Martha, I think the first thing is that there's a level of confidence that I didn't have before. So that's a big one. I too am a systems girl, and I really needed something to kind of guide me a little bit more in a way that was specific to social media, because I mean, in this day and age, this is how we do our business now.
This is it.
And it's just been an amazing guide for us. And for me, I've seen that it is incredibly effective. And with the confidence that it's given me, it's helped me to build up confidence in the product as well as the business side of it, and to not be at all feel like I'm being salesy in any way, because that's not where my heart is. Mm-hmm. And that's not what I'm about. And this has provided the most amazing platform for me to feel like I'm doing this in a way that feels good to me.
So cool. Mm-hmm. You just nailed every single reason that it exists. I love it, because it really is about, first of all, social media is where we're building. And I even made a post in our Gold Getters group this morning saying, I just moved over, and you can see my daughter just squirrel moment here. My daughter did this picture that I'm pointing at right now, and I set it on top of our thing. She threw a little picture. It's on canvas and everything. It's so cute. Anyway, so totally digress. But I made a post this morning in Gold Getters about social media and how really we need to be showing up on social media, but we need to show up in a certain kind of way, because the way that people have been showing up, it's almost like they've used social media as a bulletin board or a cork board for the world. And that's the wrong way to use it, because at that point you're still push marketing. And from a marketing perspective, pushing a message out at people is not the way somebody actually consumes the message or hears the message at all. It's via relationships and that sort of thing. So, and with Silver Made Simple, that's what we're doing. Every day, it's a very intentional, we're doing this for this reason. And then the next day we do this for this reason. Next day we do this for this reason. Like, it's not like you're not sitting there like, maybe I'll do this post today. I don't know. Let's see what happens. It's not like that, which is, I feel like, how everybody has been running their business for ever. since they've tried doing it on social media anyway. So
it saves so much time. It's the time saving component is just absolutely phenomenal, because the amount of energy that you waste trying to think is, I mean, you can't even calculate it. So having it there for you, you know what's coming, you know what you've got to do, and you know you've done it before already, and you're good. So we know it's going to be all right. It just really helps so much. So the things that we would have been doing, we are able to do in, I don't know, a sixth of the time.
So much less time.
So
and then you don't have the anxiety. You don't have the anxiety of, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? You can be done with your list and know, I'm done for the day and I can do something else, instead of feeling that sort of like entrepreneurial guilt of, do I need to be doing something else? No. If you're done with your list, you're done with your list. Now, if somebody from your member or from your group reaches out to you, or your, a member reaches out to you, then yeah, you need to answer their question. But like, that's from the business building perspective. Like, when you're done, you're done. Like, that's what it is for the day. And that's what people were screaming that they needed. just, you know, not the fluffy IPAs of, you know, the fluffy IPAs, right? Like where they're just, and for those of you that are watching and don't know what an IPA is, it's income producing activity. However, I think even that term is very loosely used because a lot of them aren't income producing. Like I don't know what it is, honestly. But okay, so what is, I'm just going to ask one more question, but I don't know how to ask it, which is very strange for me. Usually I'm pretty good with the question part, but do you have builders already on your team?
I do. I have some people that are very keen to build and have started on their journey. And I've got one lady in particular who has started building and it's just natural, you know, it's been absolutely incredible. So having said that, going with Silver Made Simple, that has in the last, I'm just looking at my numbers here. I have signed up 3 of my Dream 20 in the last month.
Shut your face. I need to write that down because that's going to be a title of this video on YouTube. So titles. Signed up 3 of your Dream 20 in the last month.
Yep.
For those of you that don't know what Dream 20 is, your Dream 20 are the 20 people that you put on a list and are like, I would love for these people to be on my team. And I don't know how it's going to happen, but these are my people. I'm praying over them. I'm doing all the things. We have activities that we do with our Dream 20. And you signed up 3 of them last month. What were you going to say? I totally just cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, well, it's really exciting. So,
yeah.
And actually one of them was on a call this evening, just before I chatted with you. It's evening now here. So it was pretty amazing. And the phenomenal thing about that is there are a couple of phenomenal things about it. But first of all, her mom is in Kenya, which is an entirely different market for us, and she wants to build. Okay, so there we go. And then for her, it's incredible because she's a teacher, and in South Africa at the moment, lockdown is really hard. It's very, I don't think many people have an idea of how bad it is here. We are not allowed to leave our houses. We are allowed to go shopping for necessities, but only 2 people in a car. And you have to wear a mask everywhere, even in your own vehicle.
And you're in South Africa, you said?
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
And so a lot of people don't have work because they've either lost their jobs, they've been made redundant, there's no income at the moment, teachers are not getting paid because no kids are going to school and not for a while. So it's difficult, and people really, really need to make ends meet. And this isn't just about, okay, well, we need to be able to pay for our car, which is a big deal. Yeah. It's about paying for food. And so people are desperate to try and find out what's going on and how can we support our families.
Yes.
And, you know, and people have been doing the business of Young Living to help supplement their income in such a meaningful way. And it's been such a blessing. And for her, it is because she's a teacher, but also because she had a premature son that was born at 480 grams. I don't know how many ounces that is, but 6 months, okay? And I know because I also had a baby born at 6 months. And I know what oils could have done for me at that stage and for my little girl. I know what it's going to do for her little boy. And, you know, and I'm so excited because it gets me to that point where I get to reach out to people. Yeah. I get to reach out to people and make a difference. And there's life change in a really meaningful way. For that sick little kid, it means the world.
Yes.
So this is what we want to do. This is the life I want to lead. I'm living my best life. There we go. Thank you, Martha.
I have the biggest goosebumps right now because that's what, whenever people are like, oh, you know, you're in network marketing or whatever, they don't really talk down to me or anything because they know the business, right? But like they're like, well, why would you choose that as an income stream? And the reason I choose it is not just because it's network marketing. The reason I choose it is because of the company, because of Young Living, and because while you're building a team, you're also helping to facilitate positive change in the world around you and the world around them. And there's not a better way to make a living, period. There isn't. So that's what you were just saying, like for people for it to not, I like that you made the point, well, that it's not just that people can't afford rent or something like that, or their car payment, but it's that they can't afford food. And for this to actually be able, for them to be able to help somebody else out and then in turn be able to bless themselves, that's what we're doing. And we're making it so easy for people. So simple. I can't say easy. FTC didn't like that. But we're making it simple for people where they really, yeah, you have to do something, but you at least know what you're doing. I think that's always been the problem. People just didn't know what to do. I think everybody is open to do something. I mean, they obviously are open to do something. They'll work 40 hours a week at a place that they may not like, but that place is telling them what to do in order to be able to make the money they would like to make. So I think all that anybody ever needs is a little bit of direction. And yeah, that's definitely what we're doing. Well, what would you say to somebody, because I don't want to keep you all day, what would you say, or all night where you are, what would you say to somebody that's on the fence? That's like, maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't, I don't know.
I would just say it is absolutely the driving force behind my business at this point. Because it's saving me time that I don't have right now. Lockdown, I'm with my kids, I'm trying to work, I'm trying to do all the things. I don't have the time for all of this. Like, I need a streamlined system. So that, first of all, in itself is absolutely phenomenal. Second of all, the things that we do in Silver Made Simple is stuff I wouldn't think to do myself. And as such, I wouldn't have had the guts to go and do a live. But I got so much engagement from that. I was like, oh my goodness, this is incredible. I'm learning so much. I wouldn't have done that otherwise. And I would just say to anybody who's sitting on the fence, just shut up and give your money.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, because it really is the way to bring your business forward. And I'm encouraging my team to do that. I would encourage anybody to do it, because anybody who owns a business, who registers a company, they would have to put forward a business plan. And to me, whether it's a Go for Gold or Silver Made Simple, that is your business plan. That's what you're basing it on. And it's really important to have that. Otherwise, you're kind of all over the show. There's no accountability otherwise. And now you've got a list, you've got something that can really help you to feel like you're accomplishing something. Yes. And B, that you know that it is busy working because you've got this other huge network of people that it's working for. So I just say, just do it. Get your kit and get Silver Made Simple. There we go.
Boom. Boom, pow. I like it. All of that. Drop a mic. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go, Jacci. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Also, I love that oil shelf behind you. It's in the shape of a heart. So cute is that?
My husband cute. Made it.
Oh, it's adorable. I like it.
Thank you. Appreciate
absolutely, it. Absolutely. You have a great night. Everybody else have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.